Would you believe me if I told you that the aspect of the most benefic planet Jupiter in astrology at times cannot save you from negativity? Alright, so there is a very strong belief in the realm of astrology. People know that Jupiter is the most benefic planet, and whenever Jupiter is aspecting a particular house or Jupiter is placed in a particular house, it saves that house no matter how much ever malefic influence is there over Jupiter. Alright, but I have been proposing the Dispositor theory, where I have been saying that whenever a benefic planet also becomes the dispositor of a malefic planet, the benefic planet becomes negative and the aspect of the benefic planet also becomes negative. Alright, so if you want to know about this Dispositor theory and what I am proposing, you can check my previous videos. That is the last two videos that have premiered from my YouTube channel Purab's Universe. The latest two videos that has released and premiered from Purab's Universe. But in this video, I am going to do a horoscope analysis of a person who actually has Jupiter in the 9th house, and Jupiter aspects the 5th house of children and also the lord of the 5th house of children. So Jupiter is aspecting the 5th house also. That itself is a positive thing for having children, and Jupiter is also aspecting the 5th lord. That is also a positive thing for having children. But in this case, even though Jupiter aspected the 5th house and Jupiter aspected the 5th lord, then also unfortunately the person was denied the happiness of children. Right, let's find out why it happened. But before knowing this secret, first you have to subscribe to Purab's Universe, guys, because only if you subscribe to Purab's Universe you will get access to such different content. And after watching this video in its entirety, if you have liked this video, remember to hit the like button. If you have disliked this video, remember to hit the dislike button, but show me your genuine reaction. So hey guys, what's up? I hope you guys are doing great and I welcome you back to Purab's Universe. Alright, first I will reveal the birth details of this person. Alright, this person was born on 2nd June 1914. Alright, a long time ago. The time of birth is 7:05 am and the place of birth is not defined, but the latitude longitude is defined. And if you check this latitude longitude, you will get this horoscope. Alright, so the longitude is 72 degree east 4 minutes and the latitude is 22 degree north 4 minutes. Right, so this is the latitude and longitude of the birthplace. Alright, now if you look at this horoscope, this person is a Gemini ascendant and he has got Venus and Mercury in his first house in the sign of Gemini. Alright, he has got Mars debilitated in the sign of Cancer in the second house, Moon and Ketu conjunction in the third house in the sign of Leo. Alright, 4th house, 5th house, 6th house, 7th house, 8th house, no planets. In the 9th house he has got a Jupiter Rahu conjunction. There is a Guru Chandal yoga happening in this horoscope, and in the 12th house he has got a Sun Saturn conjunction in the sign of Taurus. Alright, so if you looked at my previous video, I had mentioned that whenever a benefic planet becomes the lord of or dispositor of malefics, then it loses its benefic quality and it also becomes sort of malefic. Alright, now Jupiter is the lord of the 7th house from the Lagna chart, and it is also the lord of the 10th house. Alright, but if you look at the position of Jupiter from the moon chart, in the moon chart Jupiter is placed in the 7th house from moon, and Jupiter has also become the lord of the 5th house in the Chandra Kundli. So Jupiter also rules the 5th house of children and progeny in the Chandra Kundli, that is the moon chart. Alright, then why did this person not get children with Jupiter aspecting the 5th house from the 9th with the 9th aspect, Jupiter aspecting the 5th lord Venus with its 5th aspect, the most benefic aspect? Then why this happened? Let's find out. Alright, the first thing that we have to see is that Jupiter, it is placed in an inimical sign, Aquarius, and it is conjunct with a top class malefic Rahu. Rahu is afflicting Jupiter. This is affliction number 1. Alright, the second problem that is happening is that Jupiter is aspected by malefic planets here. Alright, not 1, not 2, but 3. How 3? Ketu is aspecting Jupiter with its 7th aspect. Alright, Mars is putting its 8th aspect, the destructive aspect of Mars, over Jupiter, and that too a debilitated Mars. Alright, and Saturn, which is conjunct with malefic Sun, is putting its 10th aspect over Jupiter. So Jupiter is afflicted by Rahu, Jupiter is aspected by Ketu with its 7th aspect, it is aspected by a debilitated Mars with its 8th aspect, and it is aspected from the 12th house of losses, a Saturn, that to the 10th aspect of Saturn, and Saturn is conjunct with malefic Sun. Alright. So these are the heavy malefic influences going over Jupiter. Alright. The next thing that we have to see is that the Lagna Lord Mercury and the 5th Lord Venus is directly controlling the 5th house in this horoscope, and Mercury is the ascendant lord, of course, is again aspected by malefic Rahu. So the 5th Lord Venus, which is the giver of children to a Gemini ascendant, is again aspected with the 5th aspect, that is the malefic aspect of Rahu. So Venus is also getting afflicted, and if you see, Venus becomes the dispositor of two malefic planets, Sun and Saturn. Alright. So Venus, when becoming the dispositor of Sun and Saturn, it is imbibing the qualities of Sun and Saturn. Sun is like Ketu, alright, which separates, and Saturn is of course delay. So Venus is also become like a Sun Saturn in the ascendant, which is playing a negative role. Alright. Now you can tell me that Moon is a benefic planet, right? And Moon is aspecting Jupiter with its 7th aspect. Then why didn't the benefic aspect of Moon help Jupiter? Because Jupiter gets exalted in Cancer sign, and Moon is the ruler of Cancer. Moon is aspecting Jupiter. Then why couldn't the benefic aspect of Moon over Jupiter make it positive? Alright. Here we have to understand that the Moon is also conjunct with the malefic planet Ketu, number 1, and the Moon becomes the dispositor of Mars, because Mars is in the sign of Cancer ruled by Moon. Mars is a malefic planet, and here more malefic because it has got debilitated. And if you look at it at depth, Mars is the 6th Lord, and not only the 6th Lord, it is also the 11th Lord, which is 6th from the 6th. So it is ruling two malefic houses in the chart, and Moon has become the dispositor of this Mars. So Moon has become like Mars, and Moon has also become negative. This Moon has also aspected Jupiter, but not with a good aspect, but that of the debilitated Mars. Alright. Because of this, Jupiter came under heavy affliction. Jupiter, even though it aspected the 5th house and the 5th Lord, it couldn't help the person with children, guys. Now here we have to understand one thing. If you look at the horoscope from a conventional point of view, where they say Guru Drishti, wherever it is saying it saves, Jupiter aspect is good. So you would have looked at the chart of the person, and you would have predicted that no, you have the promise of children because Jupiter is aspecting the 5th house and the 5th Lord also. But when you checked it in detail, and when you analyzed it with this dispositive theory, the perspective changed, guys. So you have to understand this concept very deeply to make more finite predictions. Alright. I'm going to come up with more example charts because people are demanding such horoscope predictions where I am explaining the actual functioning and relevance of this dispositor theory in astrology. Alright. So I hope this video enlightened you. This is Purab signing off from Purab's Universe. Take care of yourself. Adios. Jai Hind. Jai Bharat.